pee-pee in the potty. A pee-pee in the potty. Kristen's gotta clean the pee-pee.
Today, Sia and I are both going to show you how to clean the pee and the poop from the compost toilet we have. We decided to put a compost toilet in our Airstream because it's eco-friendly, it's less maintenance, we don't have to go to dump stations and dump out the peep in the poop, the peep in the poop, the pee in the poop, and it also doesn't smell compared to flush toilets. So I'm going to be doing the pee, Sia's going to be doing the poop. Let's get into it.
We're going to be getting used to saying pee and poo.
How this works is the pee is collected in this bucket here, and the poop is in another bucket, so they are separate. So for the pee, I empty it probably between every 2 to 4 days, depending how often we are home. When it's about close to the top, that's when you want to empty it. So what I'm doing is there's 2 latches on each side of the toilet. I'm just gonna open these. There's this little lid here, which I'm going to use to close up the container so it doesn't spill anywhere. Lift the bucket like so, it's that easy. This here is probably about like 15 pounds of urine. That's a lot of urine.
It's amazing how much liquid comes out of humans.
Dump the pee. If you're at a campground that has full hookup options like we are right now, then you will get a sewage hookup just like this. And this is typically like where gray water and black water goes, but because we don't have black water, it's only our gray water, our sink water, our shower water. But we also dump our pee in it, which is totally fine. Other places we've been dumping our urine is some gardens. It depends on where you are. But along like the garden edge is totally fine. That's what I've learned through my travels and working on a vegan farm and having to deal with compost toilets. I try to hold my breath when I do it because it smells more than the poop. Okay, so I'm just gonna rinse it out because it's gross. Okay, so we are done. That took about 10 minutes, but it doesn't typically take that long. Usually just to dump takes like a minute, but we thoroughly cleaned the container this time, so that took about 10. And all you gotta do is put it back, lift the compost, slide in the container, take off the lid if you wanna do that, so the pee is somewhere to go. Press it back down, buckle up the latches, and you're ready to pee. Sia will take over from here. He's gonna clean up the poop.
First step is to remove the toilet. I'm gonna turn off the fan. That is the fan connected to this compost toilet. Whoa, it just fits.
Scoop on poop.
A lot of people have asked us what goes into the compost toilet to help like break down the poop and make it into soil. Well, actually it is soil. It's coconut fiber. So this is dried coconut fiber. And it doesn't look like much, but when you wet it, it really expands. It gets like 10 times bigger than this. It's hard to break apart, but it does make it easier to absorb the water. For one of these, it says to add 50 to 60 ounces of water. You can see it's starting to turn into soil here. So the interior is still really dry. We're gonna add a second brick of coconut fiber because I don't think one is gonna be enough to fill our compost toilet. This is one coconut fiber brick, but we're kind of getting the right consistency now. We're also gonna add some cedar wood chips. This just helps keep it a little more dry and it adds a little nice scent. Cedar wood smells really nice. For this part, I like to wear gloves. So the top of the toilet just slides off on a little hinge, and then you can put this aside because we don't need this. This is the coconut fiber that we just made. So this hasn't gone in the toilet yet. And this has been in the toilet for like a month. So you can see how similar they look. And there's no smell. There's no nasty bacteria. These are compost bags. And it is very important that when you're composting, you are using compostable bags. They don't fit perfectly, but they fit just enough. And I like to double bag it, just in case. That's it. Flip this over.
Fingers crossed.
Don't break bag. You can see here that this came right out of our toilet. And it honestly does not smell. I just got rid of our compost bag that was full of everything that was in the toilet. And you can throw it in the compost bin. And that way it just gets thrown away with all your like vegetables and fruits, and it just decomposes naturally. Or if you're like in the wilderness, just dig a hole and you can put it in the ground and it'll be
great fertilizer.
Great fertilizer. I don't recommend eating vegetables that are grown from it. It's just great for the trees and nature.
I challenge you guys to let us know how many times we said pee and poop in this video. Leave a comment below. Let me know, because it must be like over 100 now, I think.
Toilet's back in place. I put in the fan, or the air vent fan. Plug that in. Switch on the fan.
We're ready to go.
That's it. We're ready for another month of poops and another few days of peas.
Thank you for watching. Now, he has to take a poop, so excuse him.